It's a trap! Ladies and gentlemen, it is a trap. Hello, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, where we have a pretty exciting thing actually happening in the game. Regardless of whether or not it might be a good or bad idea to participate, special champion training tournament. It's going to be starting next week on Monday, the 21st of March, and it's going to actually run for an entire week all the way until Monday, March 28th. Which is pretty intense. That is a lot of champion training. There are some amazing prizes, but just brace yourself for a week-long grind if you're going for it. If you win the tournament and take first place, you can get one of these amazing champions: Royal Guard, Mountain King, Mashald, or Krisk the Ageless. These are some pretty nuts champions, and the way it looks like it's going to work is that the champion that you are eligible to win is going to depend on your level in raid. So I have no idea exactly how this is going to work. Like, maybe Krisk is only for people that are level 100 or, you know, a really high level in the game. Royal Guard, obviously, for newer accounts. And Royal Guard is good for new accounts. Like, he's great for those lower level dungeons up to level 20. He's obviously lets you start going into Hydra. Great for that, though. More so for later Hydra levels. He's not necessarily God tier for, you know, normal Hydra, but Mountain King is a good champion for Arena, but Mashal is definitely that next level up, really amazing champion, and Krisk is one of the best, very best in the entire game. Yeah, interesting. There's also, of course, the possibility, because they did a tournament like this before, where there was Dracomorph and Fane. I think they also did the same thing, a similar thing with Sir Nick and Jingle Hunter. With the Sir Nick and Jingle Hunter, you guys can correct me if I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that there was a Sir Nick, maybe for whoever won your local tournament group. So you're match made with 100 other players, and I think the person who came first can maybe get Sir Nick, and then the people coming in lower could get Jingle Hunter, like second and third got Jingle Hunter. With the Dracomorph and Fane tournament, I do remember that Fane was the reward for first in your local tournament, and Dracomorph was for coming first in the global tournament. So let's be real. If Krisk is the reward for the global tournament, you are not going to win. I can say this with 100% confidence, pretty much, unless you are like the biggest whale, in which case, hello, welcome to the video. Thank you for watching. You will literally have to spend thousands to win the global tournament. You'll have to have, you know, your raid helper, RSL helper, whatever, just running constantly in the background, absolutely min-max. You'll have to have stockpiles of brews, stockpiles of silver, and a big old credit card to have a chance to come anywhere in the global. I'd even say that's probably true for the local tournament. You're going to want probably at least 1,000 of each brew. You're going to want a whole bunch of chickens saved up. It's going to be incredibly difficult. You know, are you going to be able to beat a whale to win these rewards? Probably not. I mean, maybe if you get lucky with the tournament group, especially if you're a newer player, maybe you could win, but I don't know. This is also fun. Better yet, if you want a big head start, jump over to the limited specials offer tabs and get a tailor-made trainers pack. This is actually in the shop right now. So here it is, the trainers pack. Now this might scale up more depending on how much you spend. I suspect it probably will. It's pretty rubbish, honestly. I would say this doesn't look very good to me. I will not be buying this, needless to say. Kind of interesting, though, that this is in the shop right now, even though the tournament doesn't start for a whole week. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Another thing that I would certainly point out, obviously we don't have a fusion coming up, but we will have a CVC probably with personal rewards starting on the Tuesday after. So, you know, if you're exhausting all of your resources trying to participate in this tournament, you're not going to be able to do well in that CVC. And certainly at the very least, you're going to be bloody exhausted from grinding for a week straight. You're not going to want to grind for that CVC. So it sort of depends on what you value. I don't know, like my honest recommendation, if you are tempted to go for this, if you are a spender and you want to go for this, I would say, you know, go pretty hard for the Monday and the Tuesday, and then sort of assess where things are. You know, at the end of Monday, be looking and seeing how your tournament group looks. At the end of Tuesday, look and see how your tournament groups looks. And you should be able to tell fairly early on, you know, whether you've got any sort of chance to compete, and you'll see what the actual rewards as part of this tournament are. I imagine there could be some nice rewards too in terms of legendary books and chickens and that sort of thing in this tournament in general. It's going to be a massive grind. It's a 7-day long tournament. It's going to be nuts. Like, what do we have right now? Hang on. We have a champion training event on right now. Maybe event, tournament, don't know. double check. But you know, it can be 14. It's an event, okay, but like the numbers are crazy for these, even on lesser numbers of days. So I think we've got a 4-day. Yeah, we have a 4-day one on right now, and you need 14,000 points. So I wouldn't be surprised if this tournament you're looking for 25,000 points for some of the top rewards potentially in the tournament. There's probably going to be a heck of a lot. There's probably going to be a heck of a lot. So yeah, there you go, guys. In my opinion, it's a trap. In my opinion, it is a trap. It is not really worth going for. The best thing to really hope for is that there will be some decent rewards in there, and you can sort of focus your weekend on champion training, get some cool rewards. But there's going to be some, either one global mega whale or potentially one mega whale per tournament group that's going to be very happy with Krisk. I'm kind of thinking they might actually put in, you know, Michelle, like these as the top of just the local tournaments to really encourage people to go crazy playing the game. Because people, like, if 1 in 100 people can get a Krisk, like even on those level 100 accounts, people are going to go nuts. They're going to go nuts for it. You can check out the champion, the Hydra account takeover I did at the weekend, where I got to see Krisk in action. And yeah, he was pretty phenomenal, pretty fantastic, really, really good. So there you go, guys. That is coming up. God, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.